Hello, you wonderful people, and welcome to another Nerd Mode, this being a show I introduce you to a series that you may or may not be familiar with. For today's episode, I'm going to talk about the CW original series, Kung Fu. Like always, this isn't a review, it's just me talking about a series that I really like that I recommend you check out for yourself. Kung Fu is an action drama that follows the main protagonist, Nikki Shen, who is a young woman who is trying to escape the stresses of her life. The path in life that was kind of set before her isn't what she wanted anymore. So, taking a trip to China, she kind of decides to stay there and begins training at a monastery for the next 3 years under her master, or Sifu Pei-Ling. The monastery that became a home for Nikki for the past 3 years is suddenly attacked by a group led by a mysterious woman named Jilan, who not only kills Pei-Ling, her master, but also takes a mysterious sword that Pei-Ling tried to hide from her. In order to get justice for her master, she has to return home to the US, which a lot has changed, including her family, which that turns into a whole complication within itself. Her family consists of her dad Jin, her mom Mei-Ling, her brother Ryan, as well as her sister Althea. Using her martial arts as well as all that she learned at the monastery, Nikki will get help from her family as well as allies like a young martial artist named Henry, as well as her ex Evan, to find and stop Jilan, as well as unraveling the mystery and secrets behind the sword that Jilan stole, as well as the 7 other mystical weapons that she's looking for. On her journey, Nikki will face many threats. Along the way, she'll discover a lot about herself, including her destiny and her place in the world. So as I mentioned earlier, coming back home wasn't the easiest thing. There were complications, both on the Evan front, her ex, as well as her family. Nikki was kind of hoping to, without really too much of an issue, kind of sliding back into her previous life, but that's a lot easier said than done because a lot of time has passed. And it's not just her family that's changed, she's changed as well. Things between Nikki and her family were already complicated way before she ended up leaving, especially between her and her mom. Mei-Li had already planned out so much of her life that in itself ended up being some of the reasons why Nikki left in the first place. But as the season progresses, you learn that Nikki's not the only one who has complications. Everyone in the family has their own things that they're dealing with. But the show does such a great job of handling the family dynamic as Nikki is slowly piecing her family back together. Not simply trying to make things what they were, making things better than before, them all taking what they've gone through and moving forward and growing together as a family. Now, without going too much into spoilers, there is a total of 8 mythical weapons, and when all 8 weapons are reunited, they give the wielder unimaginable power. A very interesting aspect about this series is how it tells its story, because the story typically revolves around some themes or lessons that Nikki learned at the monastery. That is applied to every aspect of the series, whether it's the Nikki and Jilan stuff, Nikki trying to repair things with her family, Nikki helping her family going through their respective things, or whether it's Nikki helping people in general who are in trouble or in danger. The show is action-packed, adventurous, but it also has a lot of heart. Kung Fu is a remake of the original TV series with the same name. Season 2 of Kung Fu premieres on March 9th. But really, that's all I want to talk about. Till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.